At Valley Parade, the dejected Bradford City fans have seen their team concede an early goal. Then it gets worse. Ex-Bantam's favourite, Dean Windus, makes it 2-0.
And Bradford are in dire straits here, and it's down to a former Bradford player. What an irony!
Bradford City's safety officer, Roger Holmes, is unhappy with Windus's goal celebrations.
Now that's an issue for the referee, so I'll mention it at half-time to him. That it can excite the crowd, you can start people getting on the pitch and all the rest of it. And probably he will probably have words with them anyway.
In blue top.
Don't want to speak too soon, but it's almost a non-event in there at the moment. You know, it's 2-0 down. The fans, the Sheffield fans, are behaving themselves well.
As the second half gets underway, the Sheffield fans are already beginning to celebrate. Many are standing, and persistent standing is banned in all Premiership and Division 1 grounds. Though responsibility for the safety of fans inside the ground is the club's, the police would have to take over if matters got out of hand.
Yeah, it's South that we're bothered about.
What's happening
Back at goal in South.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
We've got a little issue, or Roger's got an issue, as he's discussed with you down here, with a group of Sheffield supporters that are making rude gestures and foul language and that towards people.
Can you deploy to the south stand, particularly behind the goals? You've got some stewards there. We've got some people standing. We need to get them sat down, please.
Thank you.
In fact, that the whole of the front row now needs to be sat down.
Another potential flashpoint. Ex-Blades player Gus Ullenbeek goes in high and hard. The tackle's judged over the top by both the referee and the Sheffield fans.
It's a red card for Gus Ullenbeek against the club he used to play for. They are frantic here. And it's the long and lonely walk for the Bradford City captain. They're down to 10.
Basically, it's just getting a bit heated in here. The decisions are going with Sheffield, and they're getting a bit heated at the moment about conditions of play.
There's a third goal as well. It's a thumping header from Murphy.
A vocal Sheffield United fan is watching from one of the Bradford stands. He's removed by stewards for his own safety. Dave Campbell waits to see if he needs to mobilise his officers.
Hang on. Please cancel it.
It's going, Eddie.
Find somebody out the back of there at the minute as well.
Right.
We've got something down here in the south.
Yeah, there's something going on here.
The Sheffield fans' standing celebrations have provoked a robust response from the stewards, and the atmosphere in the away end is beginning to darken.
Another guy, big guy with a... And we want to take those.
Adrian, are we ready now?
Yes. Stevie, are you ready to do it now?
Right. Marry him up with Steve Morrow. Now.
Police are called in to keep an eye on the situation.
it's sorted. I'm going to take the antagoniser away.
Across,
Well, not now. He's been spoken to. He's telling the stewards and the police to F off and all the other bits and pieces, so we don't want him in the ground any longer.
Meanwhile, a football match, albeit a very one-sided one, goes on. Jamie Smith tries to quell the growing tension.
These fucking stewards, they're causing all this problem. All right, we stand up when we sing a song, when we score. And he said, I warned you that. And I ain't even spoken to him. He's come out. He said, I'm warning you now. It's the fifth time.
And Michael Brown scores. Bradford City 0, Sheffield United 4. How resounding does that sound?
Well, you're not coming to me, are you? I'm not disagreeing with you, mate. I am not disagreeing with you. But can I just tell you that? And what a lot of people don't understand about football grounds is the safety of the spectators, which is yours, is the responsibility of stewards. We don't come into it. We don't take control of the situation until it gets out of hand.
That's fair enough.
Right.
But he's coming out here to stop the situation.
No, we didn't, did we? We've come to deal with it. There's very few at Bradford lads left in the stadium here now, though. All right, mate. Cheers.
The wave of second-half goals has kept the Sheffield United fans on their feet for almost the full 45 minutes. The stewards are struggling to keep any of them in their seats.
What they're doing is, they're saying that they're going to have me. I'm a dead man. There's 4 of them. So
are you going to get rid of them? Right, well, team's there to help you.
It's part of that crew at the front.
Yeah.
So, I'm not bothered about it.
No, I know you're not. We'll see how they go when they get ejected now, but they'll probably end up getting locked up anyway.
Yeah.
All right, see how they go when you get them out. This is going to inflame what situation is this?
What's actually happening?
Right, basically what's happening is the stewards are making some ejections for breach of ground regulations, and there's a lot of anger at that from the other people, and they're being basically very unruly towards the ejections. So obviously we've got the police monitoring the ejections as well. At this moment in time, the individuals are being asked to leave, and if they don't leave, they'll be made to leave by the stewards, supported by the police. It's the steward's job at this moment in time. We don't make ejections at this club. We don't act on behalf of the club. If a police officer lays on hands, it's usually to arrest somebody.
See what I can do. They want you.
Roger.
For that little lot.
Roger.
What?
Yeah, well, we want you out there.
What?
Don't know whether you can do anything about it.
We've just heard that Foster Square railway station's closed, there's no trains running from that. So at the final hour, everybody's got to be routed across to the interchange across town. That poses a problem for us because we've got to get these fans that want to go back to Sheffield across the entire Bradford. The shops are closing, there's still a lot of shoppers in town. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, and it can cause running skirmishes and a lot of things like that.
Right, that's the final whistle now. So all we're doing is making sure we'll see whether or not we need to bring more officers down, put officers across the front to support the stewards or not.
All right, mate, I'll speak to you soon.
This is an announcement for the Sheffield fans. For your information, there are no trains from Bradford Foster Square tonight. All of the trains will go from the interchange, which is in the city centre.
By the end of the match and the departure of Sheffield United's fans, there'd been 3 arrests for public disorder and drunkenness. A further 3 people were refused entry for being drunk, and stewards made 7 ejections for foul and abusive language and persistent standing.
John, hi mate, how are you? Sorry, it's been a bit stressful, mate, today.
Okay, we're getting upstairs, we've got a training for 5 minutes.
Right.
No problem, no leave me, as long as we get up there.
Right, okay.
Bradford City paid around £4,000 to cover the cost of policing inside the ground, but the taxpayer picks up the rest of the tab. The estimated cost of the police operations outside Bradford's home matches between £1.5 and £2 million a year.
There's been no unexpected occurrences. The arrests are down to single figures, although there's been several ejections from inside the ground for, I presume, in breach of ground regulations, but obviously at a later date I'll get the full statistics from the game. But other than that, the city's sort of fairly returned to normality now, and hopefully that'll be it till we see him next season.